Hey, it's your boy Ng Gavin, back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about commoditized products. And this is going to be for those people that are interested about selling products on Amazon. So first of all, let's just get into commoditized products. What is a commoditized product? A commoditized product is basically something that is sold on one value only. A product that is like oil. Okay, people only buy oil because of the price. Another example would be airline tickets. People only buy airline tickets because they want to get from, say, Sydney to Brisbane. All right, that's their goal, and they're just basically going to look for the cheapest price. Understanding that if you sell an item that is being sold because people only want to buy it because of the price, instead of multiple other different values that pertains to that product, this is going to be a problem for you. You don't want to just sell commoditized products. So here's an example of a commoditized product. This is one seller and they're selling this product, and this is another selling the exact same product. So the buyer that is on Amazon, they're just going to look for the cheapest price because there's no differentiation. The product is exactly the same. It's just a matter of buying it at the cheapest price. And that's what a commoditized product is. The only value is the price. You don't want to fall into this trap if you're going to sell on Amazon, because the platform is Amazon. The confines and the restriction are Amazon. When you compare your product and the other product and they're exactly the same, you've got a commoditized product. And then what will happen is the buyer is obviously going to pick the cheapest price because they're exactly the same. So when you first start off, obviously you're going to get products that are very similar because you don't have the funds to actually create your own product from scratch, and it costs a lot of money. So a lot of people sell very similar items. When I first started, this is what I do too, what they call private labels. You might have heard of private label products before. Basically, you get a very similar product, put your brand on it, change the packaging a little bit, and then you sell very similar product. Okay, so that's kind of the model. It still works today, but it's a lot tougher. Going back 3, 4, 5 years ago, there was enough differentiation. You could sell it, make a killing on Amazon. Now you can't do that. It's extremely hard, but you still can make money doing it. I mean, I still have products today that are not exactly the same. They're under my brand, and I still sell them every day. You're not building a big moat around your product. So if you can imagine a castle that has a moat around it, your competitors are trying to get into the castle. The bigger the moat, the harder it is. Your moat will be differentiation in your product, whether it's a totally new product from scratch that you built, or whether it's just similar product that is differentiated either through the color, the style, the sizes, the bundle, quantities. So there's so many different ways to do it. So this is like, it is not building a very big moat, but it is still an entry-level way for newbies to get in, start making some money on Amazon. All right, so you can still do this. You can still bring products in that are different. Just make sure that it is not a commoditized product. So it has to be different. Okay, it has to be different because you do not want to get into a price war of just another seller and your product will be seen as a commodity. You do not want to do that. So differentiation is really, really important. And like I mentioned before, there's some things that I just mentioned about differentiating your product. So even though it's not the best long-term solution, it is, you can still make money from it. I still do it today. I bring products in that are different. Still the same, basically the same product, but it could be different material. The construction is different. Okay. It could be made in a different country, so it's more cost effective. There's so many different variables that at play where if you know your product research, you know about the product and all the ins and outs of it, you can still get a very similar product and still be profitable. Okay, so it all comes down to knowledge, knowing about your product and about your niche. So the ways to get into Amazon without being a commoditized product is to obviously do your research on the niche. So this is really, really important, and find that little gap in that niche. Right now in Amazon Australia, there's a lot of gaps. It's unlike Amazon USA where it's very competitive. In Amazon Australia, there's a lot of gaps, okay, at the moment. So you can get in there with a similar product that no one is selling, and you can sell that product. Or you can even get into niches that are products are selling like crazy, but everyone's had to buy them from America. So they're international sellers, but they're still listing on Amazon Australia. So you can do your research and get in on that, have the products locally. So there's many ways to still make money with a quote commoditized product, but you're just making your own spin on it. You're changing the product slightly. You might change the packaging, you might change the color, you might change the material. You can obviously the listing, you might add extra items to it or bundle it. You might have multiple items of the same in different instead of having just selling one quantity, or you sell multiple quantities. All right, that's the differentiating your listing. So there's many ways to skin a cat. If I was a newbie and I was getting back straight into Amazon, it was my first time I was getting into Amazon, I would definitely look at all those points I just mentioned and obey this rule, and that is, do not have a commoditized product or exactly identical product as your competitor, because then the buyer will shop on price and it's a race to the bottom. So I hope you understand the difference between a commoditized product and why you should completely stay away from them, and always differentiate, because that is going to make your product stand out, and you're the only person that has that particular product. It may be similar to another, but yours is different, okay? You've got more features and benefits, yours is different, and then they can't compete on price because there's more value points, okay? The only value point is not just price, but the other value point is the usability. Obviously, you know, the many things I just mentioned before, the value, the application, the longevity of the product, of the material. You know, there's so many different value points in addition to the price. Okay, so it's something to think about if you're getting to Amazon. It's a fantastic opportunity. Right now is actually the best opportunity, best time to start, because of, you know, we're just going through this economic crisis, and it's changed how people are now, their habits are changing. They're buying more stuff online. If anything, it has increased the market share of Amazon, and more people will buy online, and they will turn to Amazon because it's a trusted source. So you should seriously look at getting into Amazon. I've been doing it for about a year and a bit now, and I absolutely love it. So again, I'm not selling anything. I'm just putting some information out there, planting the seed for you to look further into the opportunity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave any comments, if you have any questions, just you want me to do any more videos. Hope you got some value, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later. See yous.